MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, they're down 3-1, so it's do or die time now. That's not a good place to be, obviously, but we do see some teams play their best when their backs are up against the ropes. The key is to just take it one game at a time and not worry about how many more wins you need.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. Julio Urias gets the call in Game 5 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Moving off to the infield, the shortstop, Bichette.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
First pitch, 7:07.
The windup and the 0-1. And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of, so now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball one. Bichette on at first. Nobody out. There's ball two as the slider dips below the zone. Urias is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter, it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Batting third, the left fielder, Gurriel.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. First and second here with nobody out. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
2-2. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is on deck. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped him up. Betts has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
That is it. The third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
As a look, now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, outside.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. The count now at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Brandon Drury will bat next. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson has a read on it, and that retires the side. Blue Jays leave a pair. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Trent Thornton has the ball for the 5th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Stepping in, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie.
Now here's the pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Next up is Max Muncy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Well, I'll tell you, he doesn't look very comfortable on this mound right now. This mound isn't the same one that he pitches at home. I know they all look the same, but they're not all the same.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Hit in the air to left. Gurriel will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting third, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. First pitch on its way. Cue shot here out towards short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. A runner on first with 2 away. And another throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. The 1-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for LA. And this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Leading off from Toronto, the center fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Got him.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get in the chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. As he'll take a look at ball one. Fisher, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Runners on first with 1 down. Hit out towards second. And that's through, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
In now, Trent Thornton. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The bat, number 11. Short down. Bo Bichette.
Standing in, Bo Bichette. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Here's the 1-0. Grounded to the right. And that is into right field. A base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. Tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Blue Jays on top, 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Jock Peterson.
The left fielder, Jock Peterson.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Fisher's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting cut, the second baseman, DK Hernandez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. Hernandez is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Boy, he went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Hit back up the middle. Bichette's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Biggio. He drew a walk his first time up.
Kevin Biggio.
The pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Here's the pitch. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three and 1 now. Lourdes Gurriel will be next. The 3-1. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Standing in now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. One out, nobody on. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 2 balls and a strike. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And that's low, ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
All even now, 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Full count still. Another payoff pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And into bat next, it'll be Brandon Drury. He's set and the pitch.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And a relay home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Randall Grichuk at the plate now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First and second now, 1 man out. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Fouled off. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Line toward right center, and that'll get down out there. Guerrero rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores as they push their lead to 3 now.
The World Series 2020 games and highlights coming up next.
He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Into the box now, Derek Fisher, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And their runners at the corners now. The 1-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Three and 0 now.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Digging in, Danny Jansen, and he's got a shot to open up an even greater lead if he can get something into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. To second for 1. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Will Smith.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Game 1 Toronto Blue Jays 2 versus Los Angeles Dodgers 1 final.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Back to the top of the order now, and up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. from the stretch. Now the 1-0. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. In at second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Runner at second here with one man out. And he fouls this one off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1 and 2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
So now to the plate, Justin Turner. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. The tying run comes around all the way from first to score. It's a 3-3 game.
You simply cannot offer a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Game 2 Toronto Blue Jays 0 versus Los Angeles Dodgers 2 final.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
3 runs already home here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Popped him up. Jansen is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, the left fielder, Peterson.
Next up for Los Angeles, Jock Peterson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defenders standing flat-footed for much longer.
Ready with the 1-1. Fouled away. A 1-2 pitch.
Nope, up there.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And it's fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And here's Grichuk to make the catch, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We've played 3 here in game number 5, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've earned 5 walks in the game, and he said that's not only leading to a lot of run-scoring opportunities, but it's also forcing the pitching on the other side to work a lot harder and throw more pitches than they want to.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ross Stripling, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 68. Ross.
Stepping up to the plate, Trent Thornton. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0. Stripling stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Liner towards second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
I can't believe this guy hasn't been smiling all the way down to first base. For an American League pitcher who doesn't get a chance to work on this much, maybe takes BP a couple times a year, for him to be in a World Series game focused on executing pitches and to mix in a big base hit, what a special moment.
At the plate, Bo Bichette, as he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Now the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do they have so many options at their disposal right now.
Into the box, Kevin Biggio, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Runners at the corners here with one gone in the inning. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land out there just foul. Runners are at first and third, one away. Good knuckle curve, and he's got him behind 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The next 0-2.
Good pitch, and I think he locked him up, but he wasn't rewarded for it this time.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And that misses 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Here now the 2-2.
Can't lose, Bull.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Again, he sends it out of play.
Game 3 Toronto Blue Jays 5 versus Los Angeles Dodgers 7 final.
You still have to control the strike zone.
Payoff pitch one more time. Little chopper back to the mound. And a barehanded pickup. Hats off to that one.
Sort of a daring move there going for the plate, but it didn't pay off. It was hit softly, but it gets scooped up quickly and fired home on target. Ideally, you want to go home like that on a ball that's hit beyond the pitcher's mound.
Ready once again, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. His second home run of the series, and it's now 6-3.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Stepping in now,
Game 4 Toronto Blue Jays 1 versus Los Angeles Dodgers 3 final.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Now that.
Here's Randall Grichuk. His previous history with Ross Stripling. He's 0 for 4. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Inside, looked like the knuckle curve. It's 2-0.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. 2-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. One more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Dodgers 3. So striding in, Corey Seager. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Not shortstop, Corey Seager.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
The Los Angeles Dodgers led Series 3-1 in the World Series 2-0-2-0.
1-1. Looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. Standing in now, Kike Hernandez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Nobody out, runner on first. And he struck him out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Will Smith is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the stretch. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
comes the 3-0. Is laid off, but in there for strike one. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are two gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
In now, Ross Stripling, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. From the stretch. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Slow roller out to short. Bichette picks it up cleanly, and he is in there. Now batting, Mookie Betts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Slow roller down the third baseline. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Dylan Floro enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 51, Dylan Floro.
New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Derek Fisher.
Right fielder, Derek Fisher.
Here comes the first pitch.
No, inside.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Now the 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Bellinger's in pursuit. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, number 9.
Up next is Danny Jansen. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
And here's a slider for a called strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Rounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now the pitch.
3-2.
Bases are empty, one man out. And now a sinker is in tight and low as well. It's ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
The pitcher, Trent Thornton, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Here's the first pitch to him. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Two on here with one man out. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Comes set and the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Runners are at first and second with one away. Line drive to left. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them home. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there. But the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also a nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
A little over-anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
1-2 now.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
The 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. One run is scored. He pulls into second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, he didn't walk a run in, so instead he makes the cardinal mistake of putting it right in the heart of the plate. And when you do that, you're going to pay the price, and that's exactly what happens with a 2 RBI double.
Digging in, Lourdes Gurriel. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And it's gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
Scott Alexander gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Alexander.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Alexander is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. That evens it up 1-1. Here it comes.
The count is 2-1.
Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1. One out, nobody on. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Hard hit at third, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
At the plate now, Brendan Drury, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
To the plate now, Brendel Gritchick, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This one's too far inside, ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Gone. Brendel Gritchick, a 2-run shot. His first homer here in the series as they just continue to pour it on here.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now batting, the right fielder, Derek.
So now to the plate, Derek Fisher, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 0-1 pitch.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Nope. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. This is pulled into right. Betts is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Jays are out in front 13-3. At the plate, Max Muncy. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. Two and one. Here it comes. Chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Hit high and deep to right center. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
Up next to Dodgers, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Striding in, Justin Turner, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3. Not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Jordan Romano, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Romano.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
1 out and a runner on second base. Outside, 3-0 now. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
First and second now, 1 man out. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. swing and a line drive, but this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Now the 2-1. There's a fastball that misses.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Here's the 3-1. 3-2 now.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Full count. Here it comes. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So coming to the plate, Corey Seager. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
He came into a mess out of the bullpen, and it hasn't gotten any better. This is not a comfortable place to be. Not even close.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Bases are loaded here. One man out. And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run is in to score from third.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded, and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Now in the box, Kike Hernandez. 0-for-2 from him so far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. The 1-2. Fouled away. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Toronto leads this one 13-4. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to hit is the catcher, Danny Jansen.
Number 9.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
3-0 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Swing and the ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Peterson giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The pitcher, Jordan Romano.
Next to bat for Toronto, Jordan Romano. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. He's set and the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The bat, number 11. Shortstop, Bo Bichette.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First offering on its way.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
This is line to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Standing in now, Kevin Biggio. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Ball
2-0.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
So stepping in, Lourdes Gurriel. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance. First pitch on its way.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
And there's ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Got him reaching there. Strike 2. 2 down, runners at 1st and 2nd. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. They still lead this one by a comfortable margin. Digging in once again, Will Smith. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, outside. Ball.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game.
Yeah, they have everything to lose in this game, but it's obvious they have zero quitting them. They're going to battle until the last out, and with that homer, they're that much closer to prolonging the series.
Chris Taylor will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. A high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Center fielder going back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run there for Mookie. His first homer here in the series, but they still face a 7-run deficit. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Nope. That's inside.
Popped him up. Drury has a play. 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hit in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Game 5 moves to the 7th inning now. The Blue Jays on top, 13-6. Joe Kelly comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Joe Kelly.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate.
Guerrero Jr.
First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Pitch on the way. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's you said it, Hero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Brendan Drury is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. That's wide, 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Here's the 2-0.
I got 3-0.
There's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Ready to take his hacks again, Rendell Grichuk, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
0-1.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 0-1 on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. None out, runners at first and second. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Stepping into the box, Derek Fisher. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Runners are at first and second with one away. And that misses. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now that number 9.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Stepping up now, Danny Jansen. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Bounce it to the left side. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Justin Miller will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Reese McGuire is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Now pitching and batting 9.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth a power-speed combination. Cody Bellinger.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a moto, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 1-0 home. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, Devo, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
And it's fouled away. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
One and one, here it comes. Jock swings and sends a ball to deep right. Fisher looking up, and this one is gone. A home run. Peterson with a 2-run blast. His first homer so far in the series. As they try to claw back, it's a 5-run deficit. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 and 2.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw is there to record the first out. 1 gone now in the LA 7th, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that's knocked out. I got to count 2 and 2.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Wilmer Font takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Will Smith will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The 1-0 home. Grounder down the line at third. 1-1. Here it is. Here's strike two as the slider hits the outside corner.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. From the stretch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Matt Beatty will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Two out with the man at first. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with two away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Two-0 count, the pitch, too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Right fielder, Mookie.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Mookie Betts. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Two men are on with two men out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground out to short. Bichette gathers it in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 8th inning coming up. The Jays lead it 13-8. Adam Kolarek has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56, Adam.
Stepping in, Reese McGuire, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
The catcher, number 10.
Now the pitch.
Hey.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
On the ground to the right side. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. The leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-Roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat. Runners off for second. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Bouncer to the left side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The batter, the second baseman, Kevin.
Striding in once again, Kevin Biggio. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
And he fouls this one off. He stays alive, still 2-2. Oh, and a good effort there to knock it down. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Ready now, Lourdes Gurriel. He went deep back in the 5th. From the stretch.
Hey.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Muncy has room in foul territory. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Jays are out in front, 13-8. Elvis Luciano is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 65, Elvis Luciano.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Again, another foul ball. Now the pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Fouled away. Two and two.
Ball two.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third
Now
base.
with the plate, Justin Turner. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Fisher's under it. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 25, Cody Bellinger.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First pitch on its way.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Skied into very shallow right. Biggio is under it. And that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail in this wild affair. Pedro Baez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Standing in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
He's set. Here it comes. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Baez, a 32-year-old veteran. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Another 0-2 coming. Popped high in the air. Turner moving to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 3, Brandon Drury.
Settling in now, Brandon Drury. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0. Heading out toward shallow right. That's coming on. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now back, the center fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Coming to the plate now, Randall Grichuk. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball one, no strike.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Two out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And there's strike three. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order, but they still hold a relatively sizable lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Ken Giles will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Travis Shaw is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hits this one hard the other way. Fielded cleanly. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch.
At the ball.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Now the 2-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Kike.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Giles is ready. Here's the first pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Shaw in foul ground. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided. They put together a big rally and did everything down the stretch to secure this win.
Plenty of offense here in this one as we give you one final look at the line score. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
(13-8) the final score in this one. Toronto force a World Series Game 6 and have avoided elimination. Jordan Romano earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.